Say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you.
Jesus Christ. It burns.
Oh,
It stings.
poor baby.
Oh, Jesus.
You want me to blow on it?
No, I don't need any blowing. I'm good.
Jeremy,
Good, thank you.
I'm not wearing any panties.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. You're okay. That's fine. That's fine. You're okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, go. You just stop. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Don't you worry, little Gloria. Mum's the word.
Thank you, Randolph.
A little more discreet, though. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry. He won't say anything.
I'm a little confused. Just like 8 hours ago, you were a shy little virgin, and now you're not wearing any panties. I'm just trying to catch up with you here.
You do that to me.
Where's my little friend?
No. I'm sorry. He's
Where's
tired.
my
He's
little
tired.
friend?
He's tired.
Oh,
He's in
it's my
timeout.
little friend.
He's in timeout. Gloria, please. I'm exhausted. I've had a very long day. I had your sister's boyfriend try and help me up and down the field all afternoon. My leg's cut and bleeding. I'm not really in the mood for this. Ow! Jesus Christ!
My father warned me about people like you, Jeremy. And there's another notch on your belt.
It's not like that. What are you talking? It's not like that.
Really? Then what's it like, Jeremy, huh?
Ow! Ow! No! Wait! It's just that I'm feeling very strongly that we're only starting to express ourselves in a physical, sexual, specifically way. That's it! Way! And I'd like to play some catch-up on finding out who's inside here. Okay?
Jeremy. Jeremy, you're amazing.
Oh, God, I think you're amazing.
Oh, my God, don't ever leave me.
Ever.
Good. Because I'd find you.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, how's everyone doing on this Tuesday? I am drinking some rosé all day right now. I hope everybody is joining me because you have officially entered the social happy hour with yours truly, Peter Madrigal. And I am very excited it's Tuesday because I actually enjoy Tuesdays. Tuesdays is one of my favorite days of the week just because I get to come and chat with y'all. It's still a nice sunny day out here in Los Angeles, California. Actually, just a heads up, it's a little bit of a scorcher today, actually for the entire week. I'm supposed to go play golf on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive. That being said, welcome to Social Happy Hour again with Peter Madrigal. Everyone grab a drink. Cheers. I am drinking, again, rosé all day with, it's a menage a trois today. That's my choice. That's my vintage of choice. Cheers, everybody. Now, before the sun goes down, we're going to have to talk about this, all right? And we're going there today. We are going there, and I'm sure everybody has a little bit of a story themselves. And that is the craziest dating stories that you've ever been a part of. And I know everybody out there has had one or two, unless, of course, you live what is it, Amish? There you go. And it's not, then you're not going to have any crazy ones. Me personally, I've had some really, really crazy stories, and I'll get into those in a minute. But how's everyone's dating life going on right now? Whew, it's really hot. How is everyone's dating life right now during this quarantine? I know mine at the beginning was a little bit, and then now it's kind of like rolling again. Thank goodness, But actually, it's gotten better because people are not. There's actually stuff to do now. We can actually go to the beach, or you can go and get a drink somewhere and get dinner somewhere, or you can go and just I don't know, get dinner. I guess those are the only things right now that you really can do as far as going on dates is concerned. Probably my favorite right now is going to the beach, and it's really hot. And because it's going to the beach, that's actually kind of like the only thing there is to do nowadays, until everything else kind of clears up, going to a football game, a baseball game, basketball game. Can't really do that right now. So actually, if anybody wants to come on, give me some, tips as to where to go now, other than the beach or drinks and dinner, please come on board and let me know. Other than that, welcome again to Social Happy Hour with Peter Madrigal. Cheers, everybody. Johnny, how are you doing today, buddy? Oh, that's some good rosé, actually. Just telling stories. Oh man, the usual. Just telling stories.
Up, but anyway, hey, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, man? Long time no talk.
I know it's been a hot minute. I was just telling. I was just telling some stories all day today to my buddy Lino, and
Lino.
Yeah, he's.
Is that like projecting? Is that like Lino is dead to you?
What do you mean? What do you mean? He's listening to my stories.
Okay, all right. The skeleton, you mean? No.
Lino. What are you talking about? What the?
He was alive when you first saw him, right?
Me for the past 3 hours. Holy shit!
He was alive when you first saw him, right?
Those were good. Those were good stories.
They were. They were drop dead hilarious.
I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Drop dead hilarious. There we go. I'm gonna go with that.
Anyway, I thought they were good stories, but whatever. How are you doing?
I'm good, Johnny. I'm good. I'm excited for today's topic because today's topic is something that I like to express a lot. I like to talk about it because it's it's hilarious. But do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first? Do you have any crazy stories? I know that you were telling Lino over there your crazy dating stories, so they must be drop dead hilarious. So hit me with one right now.
I don't know what happened. Here's the thing. I know, coming from your world, your background, you probably got a lot of great, crazy stories to tell.
I have one that sticks out in my head. One?
Just one?
Yeah.
Just one?
I have many, but one that really sticks out in my head.
Well, I'm assuming you have a ton.
No, I want some titties in my face tonight.
I didn't want some titties in my face.
because you are on Vanderpump Rules, and that's that's what was it? 10 years, Peter?
9 years. 9 years.
9 years. Okay, so
9 years, still going strong.
10 seasons. And I'm sure you guys all have some great stories that are never before seen, that wasn't ever seen on that show.
Yeah,
which is awesome and crazy. But the one that we just saw from you with that clip of titties,
that was a pretty good one. But I can do better.
we need censor. We need something that beeps us when we say these swear words. Anyway, yeah.
Wait, did I swear? I don't think I swore.
No.
Sometimes I swear. I get one.
No, you didn't swear, but I mean, beep in my face.
Oh,
if we want. All right, whatever.
That's a bad word? Oh my goodness. What is the world coming to?
Okay, yeah, no, it's not a bad word, but whatever. Here we go. So happy Tuesday. What are you drinking?
I am drinking rosé. I'm drinking a Menage a Trois rosé. I like it. It's pretty good. It's not too sweet. It's very smooth. What are you drinking?
I'm having a little tequila.
There we go. Cheers.
With a lime. Cheers.
Boom, baby.
I hope everybody else is drinking with us right now.
Oh, you can't be watching this. because it's social happy hour. So if you're watching this, you better be having a drink, at least some water. Even though it's bad luck to be cherrying with water.
Absolutely. So
if you can,
I'll tell you, like, I don't have, so I do have a lot of crazy, I've been out of the game for a bit, so, but I have a lot of crazy dating stories. Growing up, so those of you who don't know me, growing up, I was on the Jerry Springer show for, 10 years of my life. And that was the years where the show was like happening, rocking, the height of that show. And I was in my 20s, early 20s and then going into mid 30s. And it was just the best time to be alive. Right. I guess one of those, I guess I guess it's not as probably good as what you're going to say or anything, but just to keep it kind of clean, because there's a lot of stories I can tell that probably I can't really tell on here, because I'm, you just can't tell that stuff when you're on that type of a show and things happen. So there was some of the producers was setting me up with someone, and we ended up going out on a date. And when so the date happened, and it was just like, okay, just getting to know each other on a first date, right?
Yep.
And she was taking it to the extreme next level, and not in the way that you would
not a good way
want to go. She was talking about so many different things that you would talk about if you were dating for a year or 7. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to cut this date short. I'll see you later. And so, we did that. Next day, she came to the show again because she's friends with one of the producers. So she came, and I ended up, we're doing like 2 shows a day. And I ended up going into my office at the end of the first show. And I walked in my office, which I have a lock, by the way. Some of the guys thought it was pretty funny because they knew how crazy how crazy it was of the situation. I can't say she's crazy because it was just maybe
the situation.
It's just a situation. And she was in my office, just sitting like she knew me.
On the joint?
And I opened it up. I was like, "Hey, what's going on? What are you doing here?" And it's like, "Oh no, we're just are we gonna go to dinner or drinks later tonight or whatever?" And blah blah blah, whatever. So that happened maybe about 3 times a week for the next 2 weeks. Where I just kind of showed up or went in the audience and hung out and just wanted to hang out afterwards and knew all the places that we were going, and then went to all the places that I hung out with the crew after the shows. And that was a little crazy.
She was a stalker. She ended up just stalking you for like a while.
He was a 6'5" clinger.
Like wedding crashers. Oh boy.
That's
man.
But that's as surface as I can say what happened.
Yeah.
The whole thing, but that's just one of my stories, and I figured, hey, let me just let everybody else tell the stories. I've been out of the game for a bit in the dating world, and I forgot a lot of the stories that actually really did happen. Which that didn't happen, but yeah. Anyway, that's
cool.
Tell me you. Actually, the world wants to know your crazy.
Could we save it till after Tristan?
We can.
Yeah, let's save it till after Tristan. I don't want to hear his.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so
mine's probably not as good. Should I do it right now? Should I say it right now?
I mean, do you have more than one? Can you tell us one right
now? I'll say one. Okay, so I'm gonna mince my words, or try to mince. So I met this girl, and she I asked her out, let's go get dinner, and we ended up going to Pump, and she wanted to go buy a new dress. I was like, okay, that's cool. You don't have to do that. This is the first date. Let's try to take things easy, take things slow. Really slow. I don't jump in right away, And she wanted to buy a new dress. I was like, okay, you don't have to do that. And then we went to Pump, and the manager of Pump comes and he's like, "Hey, Peter, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, Chad? Thank you. You know what I mean? Thanks for a good table." Right? She gets livid with me. It was a 3-second conversation, literally like shaking hands. It's like, "Thank you for the table, buddy. No problem." She gets livid because I did not introduce her to the manager of Pump. Now I'm wondering, like, okay, was she like desperate to be on the show or get to know people within this little world that I have? And so she didn't talk to me for like a few minutes. I was like, "Okay, what's the matter? What's wrong?"
Right.
And she's all like, "You didn't introduce me to that person." I was all like, hold on. Who cares? It was a 3-second handshake while he walked by. Who cares? All right. And then she was all like, I need to leave. I was like, "Okay, fine. I'm getting my car. I'm getting the check. Don't worry about it. We're bouncing right now." Right. She continues to yell at me the entire time, just kept on yelling at me in my ear, right? And I was like, "Oh, please, God, please get me to the destination as fast as possible," right? We get there, and she starts backtracking. She's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the way." I was like, "Just get out of my car, please. Please get out of my car." I was begging her to get out of my car.
Really?
Yes. I was literally like begging. I was all like, "Please get out of my car. I can't do this. I can't. I literally can't," because she was begging me, like, because she knew she messed up. So she was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "No, it's over. It's over. Get away from me." I can't get out, and that was it. That was the worst. That's probably the worst that I've ever had. And I've had some.
So what she wanted to get introduced to everybody in your world that you knew, and
Yes.
that was the issue. Where did
I mean, I didn't know that at first, right? And it, like, just from a 3-second handshake with the head of Pump, that really triggered her. You know what I mean? And it's like, he just walked by. He was literally walking by. He's like, "Hey, Peter, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the table." Kept on walking. One of those quick, like, "I'm working, get away from me." You know what I mean? Type of handshakes.
Sure.
You've had those before. It's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna stop this guy from doing his job." And then all of a sudden, boom.
Wow.
So,
how often did you see something like that? Did that happen to you?
Oh man, not very often actually. I've always had really good, dates. Like last week, I had a really good date. We went and had a bottle of wine. She was awesome. So yeah, it's always like the bad ones are few and far between. Let's just put it that way. Bad ones are few and far between. But the reason why we're doing this is because poor Peter. Oh, thank you. I wanted her to get out of my car. I was begging her to leave. Please, God. I literally was like, "Jesus Christ, if you exist, please get this woman out of my car. For God's sakes." I'm so sorry. But anyway, so the reason why I brought this up is because Tristan hit me up and he was all like, "Dude, I got a story for you." And then you came up with a brilliant idea, Johnny, of like making this whole show based on crazy dating stories. So without further ado, let's bring Tristan on in. A wonderful YouTuber and a cool guy over here in actually he's still in OC. Tristan.
Let's bring him on.
Tristan.
Hey,
Tristan, how you doing? Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What's up? Oh my gosh.
What are you drinking? Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay? What do you got?
Pinot Grigio. Absolutely.
There we go. Okay. I don't know I don't know what I did to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, I was impressed. You got that. Definitely. I'm more of a Sauvignon Blanc guy.
There you go.
But I was making risotto, and like you need like a dry wine. I guess Sauvignon Blanc is more dry than Pinot Grigio, but I don't know. I just grabbed this. It is what it is.
There you go.
Nice.
I don't know. I've been drink like just half the bottle, waiting. So I'm kind of
welcome. Toasted. There we go. I love it. You join the club. I'm almost done with mine too. Just talking.
It is, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
There we go.
I got my bottle here, so yeah.
Johnny's outdoing both of us right now.
I'm waiting because I hear Tristan has some really good stories. So I'm waiting to sit back and listen. About to be told here.
Okay. First off, I want to go back to Peter's story because we need to hear more about Peter's dating life. Okay, so I feel like that's like the hidden treasure, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely glad that you lifted the curtain a little bit, Peter. I will say that whoever that girl was clearly misguided, and if she really wanted to make power moves, she wouldn't be like trying to like prostitute herself out to meet the manager of Pump. She would know the proper channels and avenues to get on the show. But everybody has their own prerogative, so yes, it is what it is.
Yep.
But my story.
Here you go. Awesome.
Oh my gosh,
guys.
I don't know, okay? Because I'm gonna have to give you guys probably the diet tea, okay? Because you know I am still in the OC for the immediate time being. Not much longer, actually. I'm actually really excited because my move is going to be coming up in the next like 8 weeks, you know, actually. So I'll be a Los Angelino. Okay, excuse me, a Los Angelino soon. Okay, anyway. So, you know, here in, you know, the OC, unfortunately, most of my options, like I have said on this, you know, program before, are these kind of, you know, conservative, closeted guys. And it's like, I'm just at a point where I'm so tired of that for like so many reasons, okay? Because I just feel like we're at a day and age where it's just more than societally acceptable to, you know, openly express yourself sexually in your gender or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even just in Southern California, but in the United States as a whole, I would say, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of, you know, annoying. And then I just kind of feel like a lot of them will be, oh my God, this story is so embarrassing for my life and my soul. I don't even
Let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Oh my God. I don't even know what
I'm
oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Story. Let's go. You're building it up. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, yeah, absolutely. Right. Okay. So no, this is awesome, Peter. First off, let me say, it's awesome to see you. It's awesome to have a drink and catch up. You know what I mean? Cheers. Absolutely. So, no, I mean, this is, you know, yeah, this is totally a story that I would tell any other friend. So I'm happy to share it with you and everybody.
Awesome.
So, I, you know, start talking to this, I guess, you know, older gentleman or whatever, right? Very handsome fellow. I say this is the diet tea because, you know, like I said, these men are behind the curtain, so we can't necessarily expose everything. You know what I mean? So this is the diet tea. Anyway, so we start talking. You know what I mean? I guess it was kind of initially supposed to be just like a sex thing, whatever. You know what I mean?
They usually start that way.
I mean, if you're just being honest, I mean, you know what I mean? So shit. So yeah, it was like supposed to be a sex thing, whatever. We met and you know, the night progressed and things kind of rolled into whatever. And it actually ended up being like really nice. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just sometimes that happens, I guess. You know what I mean? We're like, oh, wow, I wasn't really expecting to kind of have this, you know, I guess deeper connection with this person or, you know, what have you. And it was just, you know, unexpected. So I'm like, all right, this is, you know, okay, I can kind of deal with this, whatever. Oh my God. Okay. This is like, okay, so you guys played that clip from not Mean Girls, Wedding Crashers. Okay, next time I come on here, I'm not going to drink this much before I come on.
Oh,
okay?
it's fine. I want to hear this. This is social happy hour. You're supposed to be drinking.
Like, cheers to that shit. I'll drink to that. So,
okay.
I'm watching the clip from Wedding Crashers, and I'm like, oh wow, plot twist. That crazy bitch is kind of me. So like that's awkward because I'm like psycho, you know what I mean? And while I was spending the evening with this dude, he's like, you know, you're 24 years old, you look the way you do, you're really cool, whatever. Why are you single? I didn't say, and I kind of just like laughed, and he goes, "You're fucking crazy, aren't you?" And I was like, I'm not gonna say anything to that. And I mean, obviously, I mean, everybody knows that like I am, but I was, in rehab in the loony bin for a couple of months, so I definitely can't attest to being a little bit crazy. And we kind of just went on from that night, and we were talking, and it was really kind of nice and cordial, and it just, was just kind of how like it is when you start talking to somebody, and it's exciting and you enjoy it. You know what I mean? And but I still could tell that like there was just so many, like, something just wasn't right here. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, like I have like a fifth sense. You know what I mean? Or like and like I just know when somebody's lying. You know what I mean? So I just knew something was up here. Progress a week later on, you know what I mean? Whatever. We say that we're going to go out, have a couple of cocktails, and I guess kind of sit down and, get to know one another. And I'm really looking forward to this. I'm like, okay, cool. This is exciting, So I'm prepared for the evening. I'm looking forward to it. He ends up canceling on me.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Like cancel on him. Just last minute, right? Was it last minute?
It was like beyond, not even last minute, like late. It was like later on, and it was so disrespectful. You know what I mean? So that was like annoying. And then we said, okay, we would reschedule for the following afternoon. It rolls along, and he goes, all he says is, I can't do this afternoon or tonight. Sorry, maybe next week. And I'm like, okay, that's like really awkward, because I don't know like what I look like to you. Like, are you kidding me right now? That's so disrespectful. So I'm like, you cancel on me once, that's whatever. You do it twice.
Like one time, shame on you. Twice, shame on me.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Go.
Like, so I'm done. Yeah.
That's the saying. That's the saying. Cheers to that.
It's literally the saying. Okay, so then so he canceled on me twice. Whatever. Oh my God, my phone is going off right now. My mom is texting me, and she like has such a crush on you. She thinks you're so sexy. I'm like, Mom, please, Jesus, stop.
Hi, Mom.
Anyway,
how's it going?
Yeah.
I'm still single.
Oh God, please don't encourage her. Shit, watch out for your DMs tonight, Peter.
Get a like, get a love.
Watch out for your DMs, okay? Listen, my mom's like a housewife, all right? She'll crash on you, dude.
I'm sorry.
But so I'm like, well, I had plans to go out tonight for drinks and dinner. I was prepared for the evening. There's no reason not to proceed, right? So I get dressed, I go out, I'm having some drinks, I go make reservations at a very popular eatery in Newport Beach.
Okay.
I'm not going to say which.
Say it was the Ocean Club? No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm not going to say it by name, but I will say that it's been featured many a times on the Real Housewives of Orange County. But and they definitely know me by name. So I go and I make my reservations to have dinner there, and I'm just enjoying a very quiet, very peaceful, serene, tranquil evening in Newport Beach, Orange County, California, USA. And in walks, to disturb my peace and fucking tranquility, is the fucking man who stood me up that night. Literally, just walks in. Just as if it's nobody else's business. Just walks into the restaurant.
Who is he with? Who is he with? Was he just gonna get there? Just there to get a drink? Who is he with? Who is this guy with?
A woman.
Huh?
So a woman. Yeah.
His wife? No.
That's what I thought.
Wow, this is scandalous.
No, I told you. I know. Like, seriously, like, I am like, okay, listen, Peter, you know that my job right now in the community is to expose these hoes, okay? So that's what I'm here to do. And so he just walks in, And not only is he sitting having dinner with a woman, they're sitting at the table literally 6 feet in front of me. Like literally right in front of me.
Oh man. Woof.
Okay,
Woof.
so this is how I feel about it, and I've told this story to other people too. You know what I mean? And and all the women agree with me, and all of the men. Oh my God, I'm telling you, the men. Jesus Christ, you guys are thick as thieves. Okay, and what I'm talking about here are the lies. The lies, okay? It's about the lies, all right? And I feel like if he would have just came to me and said, hi, how are you? I'm sorry, but this is what preoccupied my schedule this evening, okay? Hang around, maybe I'll see you later on, whatever, you know what I mean? But to not acknowledge me and just go have dinner literally right next to me, as if like I'm not sitting there. Are you effing kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, that is so beyond disrespectful.
Yeah, that's pretty disrespectful. That's really disrespectful. That's actually very disrespectful because I've never been in that situation, but I can only imagine what type of disrespect that would be.
Right? So I'm like sitting there. And you know, like I said, the people at this eatery, they know me, right? Because I have a few famous acquaintances that I've been seen turning up with there before. And I call them over and I'm like, okay, so you know that guy and you know the girl because I saw you greet them both and hug them and blah, blah, blah. I said, so what's the deal? And she's like, oh, no, they're friends. They're just friends having dinner. And I said, oh, no, I assume they're just friends because he was supposed to be having dinner with me tonight in a not so friendly way. Okay. And I'm like, and I know if people are watching this, there's a lot of people who would take issue with, like, I guess, outing somebody. Yeah. But I'm just going to say I don't care. So say whatever you want. Sorry. I just felt so disrespected. So I'm going to disrespect you back. Okay. And that's just kind of like what the deal is. So that's happening. That's going on. Everything like that, you know. Oh my God. I don't know. Because, okay, here's the thing. I could just omit this whole part of the story, but I'm transparent. You know what I mean? Like I own it. You know, if something happens in my life, I own it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everybody knows that I have anxiety, clinical anxiety. We all know my path and my struggle and my past and you know, the way I've sought help and everything. You know what I mean? I'm open. Everybody knows. I had a full-on panic attack. Right?
Holy shit. Do you have medication for that?
Yeah, I have medication for that. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. That's something.
So I had a panic attack. And like, I guess, you know, you have a panic attack and you're drinking vodka all night, you know, straight up. I guess, you know, things just don't work out. And I threw up in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah.
Tristan.
Stop. Oh my God. I told you. Listen, I'm owning
it. Man.
I'm owning it. I told you.
Oh,
right?
Man, dude.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, so that happened.
So then how did this end up? Like what happened at the end of the night? Like what happened at the end? What transpired?
This is how, oh my
God. Lino, what's up, baby?
What happened?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I'm literally talking about this right now. So
what's going on here? Hang on.
So we go on, right? Okay, this is what fucked me up, right? I mean, like, wait, people act like throwing up isn't like a natural bodily function, like whatever. Like, you think I'm the first person to throw up in a fucking bathroom? Like, I'm just gonna say I know for a fact worse shit's gone down in the West Hollywood bars. Okay, let's just like please, all right. So anyway, so I go on about my night. Okay, no, what fucked me up was an employee walked in right after me.
Oh,
right? Yeah. And I hear him outside, oh, the guy at table 4 threw up, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, would you shut the fuck up? Like, are you kidding me right now? That's none of your business. I was pissed. I was pissed. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I was pissed. So I go back out to the table. He's still there having dinner with his beard or whatever. And I tried to order dessert. First I had given my phone to the girl, and I was like, hey, I need you to charge this for me. It's about to die. The hostess came out, and she gave me my phone back and goes, you threw up in the bathroom, so I need you to leave. And I was like, okay, so here's the thing. If it's a place where I'm known and I frequently patronize and I'm there and all of that, I expect a certain amount of respect.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, you are so fucking out of line right now, but I'm not going to make a big scene out of this because I know the politics at our play, because she was friends with the girl who was having dinner with my closeted boyfriend. Okay. So I'm like, I know what's going on here, and I'm not going to play your games. I'm going to call the freaking GM tomorrow and talk to them and talk about every single thing here that went down here, and I'm going to put you on ice. All right?
You were chased out of the building. You were told to leave.
I was supposed to leave.
So what happened the next day? Did you text him? Did you call him? What happened the next day? What happened?
So that's only the second time in my entire life that I've ever been asked to leave a restaurant and an establishment. And I didn't feel that it was deserving that time. Okay, the first time I got kicked out of a restaurant, oh my God, I have it on tape, and I've sworn up and down on my life and my soul that it will never be released. But I feel like
you should release it on your channel. Release it on your channel. What's the name of your channel, by the way? Let's throw it up on a Chiron. What's the name of your channel, Tristan? So everyone can go and subscribe.
Oh my God, the real life of Tristan.
Real life of Tristan.
Short hiatus, but I will be back in the following week, you guys. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow along, because maybe I'll release that information, or maybe it will be released elsewhere. Who knows? Okay, but I have a feeling it may come out. We will see.
I love it.
Anyway, so the next day, so I leave, you know, oh my God, it was so bad. It's because I left, and then like, it's really weird actually, because I left and I took an Uber home, and I left my phone inside the Uber. So I literally chased this car down the block, like, hey, right? And thank God, I guess he sees me running behind him and he stops to get my phone out. But it brought me all the way around to the other side of my apartment building, and I'm go up to the door that's nearest to where I was, and I see through the parking garage, whatever, this person who lives in here, who I had previous relations with, whatever, right? And I'm very upset. I'm beyond inebriated. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm hating life at this point. Like, I'm embarrassed, you know what I mean? Like, just the worst feelings that somebody just could be. Like, I'm at the bottom of the bottom, right? And I see him, and I guess, you know, I just wanted to be validated. You know what I mean? So I go down and I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, yeah, you want to hang out? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? You know, what happens in those situations happen. And so the next day, there was so many different waves of regret, I guess you could say.
I can understand regret, Tristan. So are you still seeing him? Are you still there? Are you still liking, or are you kind of like, okay, enough? You're pushing it away. You're pushing it to the rearview mirror. Are you doing that?
No. So I texted. I did. I texted, and I was like, well, that was awkward. You know what I mean? Didn't get a response. Woke up the next morning, decided to blocked on everything. So I haven't necessarily had any communication since. Amy, I think I agree with you. I think I should.
Hey, it's called The Real Life of Tristan, all right? The Real Life of Tristan. There you go.
Definitely. But so I haven't had any communication since, but it's like, oh my God. And there's even another layer to this, but I have enough self-respect and pride not to expose the most bottom layer.
Oh boy. Well, you know what? When you get like that courage, when you feel it's good to release, to talk about, we got to get you back on to talk about it again, because I'm very curious about this whole story and the way the direction is going from like having your lover like sit 6 feet away from you and then getting chased out of the building, and now it's like, okay, it's a little nuts, Tris.
It was so embarrassing. I felt like freaking Kristen Dowdy getting chased out of Sir for like the billionth time. I felt so unwelcomed. I'm so and like shamed. Like I felt so undeserving to be in the presence of the establishment. So likewise.
I've been dealing with her forever. Tristan, this was awesome. I hope I want to catch up again, and I can't wait for the rest of this story. So if you get the courage, let's do this again. Seriously.
Absolutely, man. Awesome. Absolutely.
Perfect. I will see you soon, buddy. Can't wait.
See you soon. All right.
Let's love. Let's do this.
All right. Man.
Woo! Tristan, that's for you.
I mean,
what is, dude? Tristan is like, he has the best stories. I swear.
I mean, all the time.
That's crazy.
All the time. Sorry, Tristan. I cut you off in the middle of something. I didn't want to do that, but yeah, it was. I just hit the button. I wanted to come on, but anyway, yeah, crazy stories. Tristan's he's a great guy, and I
can't wait to have him on again. Man.
You know what? We should do this. You're like Peter. You're like. Do you listen to the radio show Love Lines with Dr. Drew?
No.
But
I'm probably going to turn this into social happy hour Love Lines type of thing.
We could do a whole other show, or just do something on Tuesdays where it's this crazy dating story stuff, or just the topic of the day of something like that, and have people on talking about, just crazy stories. But Tristan's always great to have on.
Tristan's always welcome. I can't wait to hear the rest of this. Once he decides to expose the rest of it, let's do it. I can't wait.
Yep. So we have a couple people waiting in our green room, and
okay, cool.
I want to bring the next person in and hear their crazy story.
Who's next? Let's hear it. Who's next?
Let's hear it. She knows.
Emily, how you doing, Emily?
Hi, hello. This is so crazy. How's it going?
Well, it's going great. It's going awesome, actually. I'm just like chilling over here in front of my bar, drinking my rosé all day. Do you have a drink?
I just finished mine, and then this popped up, and like, because of what I do for my job, I kind of have to be like a little bit of an angel for tomorrow.
Okay. I understand. What do you do for your job?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, you're a teacher.
We're
Clear the List organization. I'm on the board for that.
Yeah, so we like actually have to like meet the kids tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, I have to be like somewhat like good for that.
I gotta ask my brother. My brother's a teacher. I gotta ask him how that's going.
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's definitely pretty crazy. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So what's your crazy dating story that you had?
Okay.
I'm curious.
So I just recently moved here. I'm in Denver. So I just recently moved to Denver from Florida. And so I was like, I've not really been big with like dating or like online dating specifically too. But I was like, okay, new city, like let's just like see what this is about. So I downloaded an app for the first time, got on, and whatever, you meet people. So one of the first few people I meet, he, he's like, let's get together, let's talk. So we did, and just typical like first date conversation.
Okay, so back up. Was this on like a dating app?
Yes, but we actually ended up like talking to then meet, and so the conversation was initiated on the app, but the conversation I'm telling you about was not through the app.
Okay, so what's the conversation? Let's hear this. I'm like dying right now.
Okay, So basically, okay, I like lost my train of thought a second. Okay, so basically, you know, like the first like few minutes of talking with people, like get to know them, and then he starts going in like, oh, I'm an alpha male, like I like to tell women like what to wear so they're ready for me when I get home, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, like do you, like I'm pretty go with the flow type girl. I'm just like, okay. So then it got really strange because he was like, so I've been best friends with this guy for 12 years, and him and I have a thing where oh wait, first of all, can I say swear words or no?
No.
No. Okay.
We only like I only allow like one, and Tristan took like
Okay,
5.
no, I won't say any. Okay, I won't say any. So basically he was like, okay.
Just do it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Just do it. Just do it. I hear rules from Johnny over here. Just do it. Johnny on the spot is always getting me.
I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble here. I don't know.
Let's go. Just do it. Fuck away.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So I could say it. Okay. So basically he was like, okay, so if you date me, you need to fuck my friend too. He was like, I go out of town and I want you to be best friends with him and you fuck him. And then I'm going to call him and I'm going to find out all the details about you guys fucking.
What?
Yeah. Swear to God.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell? What?
Yeah, and then he was saying that he gave me an example. He was like, oh, I dated a girl and we went over to my friend's house and I went upstairs and I came downstairs and she was bent over the couch and he was fucking her and I just sat in the corner and watched. He's like, so if you want to date me, you need to be okay with that. And you need to be okay that I go out of town a lot and that you're going to be doing this. But then there's a little bit more.
God, I can't.
Okay, so
I can't right now. I'm just.
Woo,
I'm like pulling my hair out right now. Cheers to that. Jesus Christ.
Trust me, I was drinking a lot of wine this weekend. This happened like not long ago. This was like 2 weeks ago. So I drink a lot of wine, and this past weekend I drank a lot of wine. So
he told you that he goes out of town and he wants to know if his friend is having sex with you.
No, he wants me. He said, you have to hang out with my best friend and you have to have sex with him. And then I'm going to call and I'm going to get all the details because I like to hear the details about my best friend fucking my girl.
What?
Yes.
What a weirdo.
Okay.
As Amy says, what a weirdo.
Yes.
That's screw loose.
And again, like, I try to be like super like understanding of people's things. So just like, okay, like, and so then he texts me the next day and he texts me the friend's number and he was like, text the friend.
How long ago was this?
This was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so it sounds, first of all, he's telling you, he sends you his friend's number. He sounds like he's trying to prostitute you out.
I know. Oh my God. Me and my friends were like, this sounds like a sex traffic ring. This sounds like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. But then no, it's even crazier. He's just like, so I don't respond. And he's blowing me up and he's like, why didn't you text my friend? And then he texts again. Oh, you're ignoring me. Oh, you're playing games, you bitch. And then 2 days later, actually this past Monday, he texts me, hey, how's work? Please don't ignore me. Yeah, so it was pretty crazy. And yes, he's blocked now.
I'm sorry. I needed a little bit of a walk from that. Yes, Amy, she blocked him.
Yes, of course he's blocked. I was like a little curious to see what he was like saying, so I didn't block him right away just because it was like entertaining and I would like talk to my friends and like judge and laugh at him. But yeah. It got a little too much, so I was like,
wow. Okay. So this is new. This is something that I've never. I mean, I've seen it. Like, you hear stories, like, maybe this takes place in like a movie or something, as a comedic moment, but I've never actually seen it play out in real life, and that's what's frightening to me.
Yes, same. I haven't. And I was like, oh, it's like called cuckolding or whatever it's called. And I was like, is that what you like? And he was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I love that, but only with like my best friend. And I was like, well, what if like the girl doesn't find your best friend sexually attractive? And he was like, well, just like he's not more attractive than me, but like he's got a good vibe.
Okay, hold on. So did you engage?
Oh, I like was asking questions for sure.
No, but so it didn't go past the initial, right? Like,
Oh God, no. Hell no. Oh no. No. I was like, this is creepy. This is strange.
you think?
Like...
You think? Jeez. Okay. Wow. And here I am. I thought I heard them all, and now all of a sudden, you get on, and you're like blowing my mind.
Yeah. So there's a lot of creeps out there. So just a little
FYI for your
FYI. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it makes my story seem like innocuous in comparison. I'm like, like praying to God that this girl gets out of my car because I think she's gonna like assault me. And now you telling me this story, I'm just like, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
what I did, what happened to me was nothing in comparison.
Hey, but it's still an experience. I mean, when you're in it, it's crazy, and you're just like, get me the hell out of this.
Yeah, exactly. Get me the hell out of this. I need to go. I need to get out. Oh man. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the dating world.
That was quite the story, Emily. That's please, hey guys out there, if any guys are watching, please don't pass on your girlfriend / wife to your best friend. That's just weird.
Make it like a
weird to them
rule.
too. Trust me. Trust me, that's weird. Okay, all right. I'm just saying, like, So what happened? So you blocked him, and that's it. You haven't heard from him?
So like on Monday, that was like on Monday, and like I blocked him, and then like on the app, like I like reported, like I unmatched, and like it says like, oh, why do you unmatch or whatever.
Was this Tinder? Was it on Tinder?
No, it wasn't Tinder.
What was it? Bumble?
Hinge. Yeah.
Hinge.
Hinge.
I know all of them.
Yeah, that was okay. So this is like my first time ever in an app. So I was like, wow, okay, so this is what it is.
Well, basically, I mean, like everyone like downplays these apps, and they're all like getting on the cases of these apps. And the app, let me tell you, the app is like an accelerated process. If you go into a bar and you're looking around, you're swiping left on everybody until you see the right one. You see what I mean? It's like
exactly.
The app just accelerates the process.
True. Yeah, and especially like
I ponytail my hair right now because it's so hot
over here. You need to get like a fan right next to you or something.
I know I do. On Thursday's show, I'm probably gonna do a fan.
Get that hair blowing in the wind,
Right?
Like
I just don't want the noise, so I'm not just patting myself down like, oh God.
Yes, that struggle. Oh, what a good friend over here.
There we go. Thank you.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does. Cheers to that. Thank you.
All the way from Chicago. Is that going to help you?
Oh, all the way from Chicago. Look at that.
Yeah, it does. Awesome. It does. Is it really hot over there, Emily?
Oh, in Denver? No, it's like beautiful. But also, like, again, I just came here from Florida where like the humidity is insane and there's no humidity
I know about
here.
that Florida humidity. Yeah,
so I'm like, anything is better than that humidity. So I'm enjoying it. Yes.
Perfect. It was awesome hanging out with you. It was awesome talking to you. And be careful out there. There's a lot of weirdos. There's a lot of creeps, I will say.
Yes, definitely. No, it was so cool. Definitely talking with you. And
it was awesome talking with you.
Very entertaining show.
Story.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Wow.
I mean,
that was an amazing story. I hope we have Emily back on again. Emily, join clear the list as well. But man, Johnny, geez.
I mean, yes, I'd like to have Emily on again, but I don't want to hear these crazy stories that she's getting into if this is happening like right now. My stories happened maybe like 10 years ago, so I can talk about them now. Which is, I've been trying to talk. Anyway, so I've been trying to talk about my stories, but they've been a long time ago. Anyway, apparently I had a lot of stories that we've been talking about. Someone else in the green room that wants to come on and tell their story.
Who do we got?
So let's bring Catherine in.
Catherine, how are you? Long time no see.
Hey. Long time no see. Last time I was wrapping myself in a basting bag, right?
Yeah, I
like, a
remember
sweat
that. You
bag,
were
and he
like
does the
sweating it
stomach
out. It was a lot of sweat going on.
Well, no, I work out, but it helps with my what do you call it? Like just to detox, like you said. So, anyways,
No,
nice to see
yeah.
you
I've done
out
those
of the
before. It's
bed.
like you just like put the blanket on. Yeah, I know exactly what
Yeah.
that is. I've done it. So, what is your crazy? What's your
dating
crazy story? I want to know.
Okay, so just like our previous people, by the way, thank you for sharing your story, Emily. And I have a lot of respect for you because these applications are crazy. So I went on Bumble and Hinge, and actually on Bumble, after being in a 17-year relationship, a gentleman approached me. We went on a date. It went really well. And we dated and did everything that people that date do after about a month. And let's just say that about 3 months went by and I got a phone call from a wife. And she was like, so do you know a guy named Chance? And I won't say his last name. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm really confused right now. And then she says, this is for you, Emily. She says, we live a fluid lifestyle. You're in the Bay Area. Clearly you're into that. And I was just kind of like, well, thank you for the compliment, but the fact that you let your husband act like I was his one, and then you want to like come in as a wife, not only to tell me that, but and I'm starting to feel
She
bad.
came after you.
Like,
The wife came after you. The wife wanted you.
It made no sense. It was
That's
like,
awesome.
It's the Italian. I mean, Johnny. It's the Italian hand. Like, what the fuck? So sorry for swearing anybody.
It's fine. Are you drinking anything?
It was intense. Yeah,
Cheers
Johnny.
to that.
What do you think?
Cheers
Eddie?
to that intensity. I love it.
So
here's
wait,
to your kid, Johnny. Another cheers, by the way. Haven't gotten to.
Thank you very much. So wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
I can't hear you.
What happened, Johnny?
Yeah,
was that the wife wanted to have Catherine just like the husband.
Creepy as
Oh, okay. So it's like Friday for the girlfriend, Saturday for the wife type thing. That's what she's talking about.
The wife was into it just like the husband was. The wife thought that she was into like open relationships, fluid relationship.
Fluid lifestyle. It means you have constant new people, like constantly. They go to like sex places and like do tantric workshops. I was like, don't talk to me anymore. And I kept blocking him. And then I went off the dating site and then I found him on fucking Hinge. Sorry for swearing, but it's about to end, y'all. Watch out. Woo-wee.
Oh my goodness.
Emily, I love you. Be careful. You're a beauty, girl.
Yeah, Emily, be careful. Catherine, you too, Catherine. Be careful with that because
I'll punch him. I'm Sicilian. Right there.
This is Sicilian.
I'm
just
kidding. Okay, but cheers, everyone. I know you got to talk to Johnny real quick, but I hope to talk to y'all.
I can't wait, Catherine. You're always welcome. Cheers. I feel like we lost Catherine. I feel like we lost Catherine to the wife.
But she'll be back. Either way, before we go, we have a couple comments here that I do want to
bring them up because I got some too, actually.
And I know you got to so wait a minute. Let me look at this. So Lynette. So some people couldn't come on with us because they're watching us from work, and they want to tell us their dating story. So Lynette is saying, "Go ahead, Peter, read that."
Lynette says, "My date took me to a beautiful pond, but to get there, we had to jump down a 3-foot step. I jumped before he could catch me, and I broke my ankle. And there's more." What?
Here's more.
Lynette, who are you dating? So he carries me to the car in the back seat. He takes off and I decide I would climb into front. I startled him. He hit the brakes. I flew through head first through the windshield. And so I had a broken ankle and a huge knot in my head. What?
Holy shit.
Wow. Lynette, Jesus, I mean, when did this happen? Please tell me when this happened. Yeah, because I can only visualize it right now. It's like you want to jump in the front seat, and then you go through. I'm surprised you didn't go through the windshield. Jesus, that's woman.
Crazy. And then that's crazy. And then Amy
went on a date in high school. My friend set me up, and we went ice skating for the guy. And the guy wouldn't let go of my hand, so I fell, and I couldn't get away from him. It was awful. Well, I mean, that's actually kind of cute. Whatever, it's like, okay, all right, but that's not as bad as flying through a windshield. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can't get over that.
So Lynette said it happened in Buffalo.
In Buffalo. Oh, of course. In Buffalo.
Okay.
Oh, God. I have some more. I got some more on off of Instagram today because I put the question up. And I'm going to do this. Okay, so Seth Ket said, old neighbor asked me if he could eat me out after another guy comes. And a guy I used to have sex with, I'm not going to say fuck. Okay, I just said it. But
before you keep going, can I ask you a question? Did you look at this to vet it out before we started putting this online here?
No.
So YouTube and Facebook doesn't shut us down?
Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna. Okay, all right, because I'll just.
No, go ahead. This is all right. Hey, freedom of speech, right? Let's do it.
Freedom of speech, yeah. A guy I used to have sex with, I'm not gonna say the other word, has videos upon videos of his nanny cam sex tapes. A lot of my friends.
Okay.
Sex buddy, F buddy, told me about his dead roommate story. Dead girl fart was her final. What? Like, what is wrong with these people? Hold on. Second date wanted me to eat groceries aggressively.
What kind of groceries, though?
I know, that's my question. Were you eating like cucumbers, or were you eating grapes, or were you eating like fried chicken? That's the question.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of food you got. I mean, you might be hungry.
It can be sexy if it's like cucumbers or grapes. You know what I mean? But if it's fried chicken, that's just disgusting. All right.
Yeah.
You can't make that sexy. All right. Here we go. Had a crush on my boss. Ended up dating his son to get to him. All right, here we go. Another one.
Wow.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Here's another one. I love USA 1203. Went on a date with a cute guy a few times, only discovered they were twins.
That's a story right there.
That's a story. I don't know why the vision, the vision of The Prestige, the movie with Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman came into my mind. All of a sudden, it was like, that's what.
Well, my thing comes back to listening to this stuff comes back to the Jerry Springer show when I was.
Yeah.
Every time I went into work, I saw a new story that I thought I wasn't going to be trumped, or I thought I wasn't going to be, it just I saw everything in the world, but then the next day I go into work and I see something else. I thought I heard it all, but now I'm listening to this stuff again and I'm going, wow.
Brings back a little bit of a memory for you, doesn't it, Johnny?
It brings back some nice little memories and some stories, but
and some stories. We'll get to those later.
Yes. We will.
Let's see. Here's another one. A guy comes to my window at 3 a.m. This is Kristen. A guy comes to my window at 3 a.m. knocking to let him in because I didn't answer his calls. Stalker much? Anybody? Stalker? Anybody?
Huh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's see here. Let's see if there's another one. See if I have another one here. Hold on. Lost together on a mountain in New Hampshire in the middle of January. Please don't tell me you had to become a cannibal, okay?
Oh my goodness.
And then last one before First night together, he bit me and said, "I'm a biter," and I ran.
Here's my question: Where did he bite her?
That's true. That's good. That's a good question. That's a good question.
You know, I mean, but is there anything else to that, or is it that just
That's just it. She got scared and ran.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Probably ended up dating him afterwards because let's face it, like you want to date a biter. Hey-oh, people like it, love.
All right. Hey, before we leave, I know Tristan's still here. He wants to give some final thoughts, and we're going to bring him back.
Oh, yeah, please do. Bring him on in.
Final thoughts, and then I know we got to go. So let's do that.
Hey-oh.
Tristan.
What do you think?
All right.
Give us your opinion, and
give us your opinion on
oh my gosh, those were some crazy stories. I mean, and if I'm saying they're crazy, then you guys know they're pretty crazy, okay? I mean, oh my gosh. But like, I will say that the girl who slept with the boss's son to get to the boss, that was hot, okay? And that's something that I would do. So that's like a high five right there. And the girl who ran from the biter, you're a scared ass bitch, okay? You're lame. Goodbye.
He said it, not me.
Sorry. If you can't take like a bite in the bedroom, like what is this? 7th grade? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. But I will tell you guys to wrap up my story. I found out from the server that night at the restaurant and some more investigation of my own on the internet that guy had lied to me about his name, his age, where he was from, his occupation, and absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Yeah. Wow. So that definitely brought it all the way around, like full circle. This is too much for me. I got to tap out of that level of craziness.
Yeah. That is nuts. But hey, Tristan, anytime you want to come on and talk about dating, that's please do, because this is this. I mean, I'm open to talking about my dating life too. It's kind of awesome. You know what I mean? I might even switch this entire programming around to that. That'd be great.
Honestly, I feel like, you know what I mean? Do like a whole, like a sex talk, dating talk, adult talk,
I've been thinking about that.
Nighttime. Yes. That would be dope. That would be really, really dope.
Especially the way I'm taking this, because people on the West Coast are going to sleep with me. So going to bed with me. Sorry. They're going to bed with me because it's 10 o'clock in the East Coast. So thank you for going to bed with me. Just saying.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Cheers to that. Okay.
Cheers to that. I love it. Hit the back. Hit the love. Woo, baby.
All right. Cool, guys. Tristan, good to see you.
Good to see you,
awesome. Talk to you soon.
Good seeing you, Peter. Talk to you guys both soon.
All right. Yeah, Peter, I think this is a subject that we might need to take to another level.
Yeah, we're going to have to definitely take it to another level.
Maybe do like a Tuesday night where we can open this forum for talks like this.
Yes.
And, that might be interesting. If people think that's interesting, put it in the comments and let us know.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, please put it in the comments. Let us know what you think, because I'm probably going to take this to that level, actually. I'm totally agreement with that.
Yeah, that might be something we want to do. So I'm up for it.
Me too.
I think it's good. And
we all have the stories, baby. We got the juice. We got the juice.
We all have stories, right? We all have stories. Listen, we're like an hour and 10 minutes, and I can't believe that we did this so long. But we have to get off.
Yes,
and we have other people in the green room, and we can't bring.
I'm sorry, Lisa. It always happens.
Yeah, we can't.
Honey, you got to keep me on time.
No,
sorry. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I just we've been talking to so many people, and now I'm sorry. Could you apologize for me, Johnny? It's like
Well, you know her better than I do, so I
all right. Lisa, I'm sorry for keeping you in the green room. I really am. I'm sorry that you had to stay in there. This would have been an interesting topic for you to talk about,
Yeah.
You never, I don't know. I'm very curious. But on that note, sorry for keeping you. Sorry, we're going to have to try to put you on Thursday. It just didn't work out today. We ran out of time. I'm almost out of my drink. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm out of my drink. So the tradition on this show, there we go, Johnny. There we go. The tradition on Social Happy Hour is when I finish, we're done.
Yeah. So Peter, I will see you on Thursday.
Sure.
Let's figure out what we're talking about. I think we have somebody, but anyway, you take us home and have a good night, brother.
You too, baby.
Take it easy.
I'll see you soon. Everybody, thank you for tuning in with myself for Social Happy Hour with Peter. I will see you on Thursday. It's going to be a great show. You'll be surprised. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, for everybody on the East Coast, it is now 11 o'clock. You're probably in bed. So thank you for going to bed with me. And I will see you on Thursday. Bye.